Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you for coming back to watch this video. Today I thought I would do a first impressions of Poundland makeup. So I am going to be applying this makeup look in this video, so keep watching to find out how I did it and to see what my reactions were. I hope that you enjoy it, and please don't forget to subscribe, like and comment below. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you, and let's begin. This is the part where I realise I've probably forgotten something crucial like mascara or something. I think I've got mascara, it's all good. I bought a foundation, their brow pencil, some pressed powder, a matte bronzer, a liquid liner in black, a mascara, a duo eyeshadow thing, lastly a lip gloss lipstick sort of colour. I'm so excited about this. It might be rubbish, it might be amazing, we just don't know. I've never actually tried Poundland makeup before, and so this will be interesting. So first up, I'm just going to use their foundation, and I'm going to apply a bit to my face. So I might have taken a bit too much just then, but we'll see. And I'm using my Real Techniques brush just to apply this with. Ooh. This is weird. Okay, I'm not sure what I think about this so far. It feels like it doesn't really soak into the skin very much. It's feels quite like watery, if that's a thing. If foundation can feel watery, then this does feel a little bit watery. So I'm just blending that in with this brush. I really do quite like to do my foundation with this brush because I think it does, with my normal foundation, it creates quite a nice even finish, and I like that. So, okay, I think that's all blended in. I didn't get any concealer, which is probably a mistake because I normally use a bit of concealer to do sort of like a base for my eyeshadow, but I had my hands full and I couldn't really get any more stuff, so I apologise about that. I'm just gonna have to do it without concealer. Actually, maybe what I'm gonna do is just take a bit of the foundation, just a tiny little bit, and I'm gonna apply that to my eyelids because that's better than nothing. It's such a weird consistency. I'm really not sure if I like this. Like, I'm just going to zoom in and show you what that's like. So, can you see? It's all like, it's not very smooth, it's weird. I'm using my Spectrum CO6 brush just to blend that in. Oh, I really don't like this foundation. Okay, I'm not a fan of that at all. Next up, I'm going to do my brows, and I'm just going to brush my brows out first of all with this. So when I normally do my brows, I don't use a pencil, I like to use a gel, but I didn't see a gel there, so I just kind of have to use this, but we'll see what it's like. Oh, okay, it's quite easy to apply, because some brow pencils that I've used in the past have been sort of like really hard, and so it's been really hard to get the product to like go onto your brows because you have to press really hard. But this isn't actually too bad, it's quite smooth. Okay, it's quite dark. Maybe I need to just blend it out a bit. So it's really important to use a brush when doing your eyebrows because it just helps to make it look a bit more natural looking. So I'm just gonna sort out the brow area with my Spectrum brush. Now that my brows are done, I'm going to move on. So I'm going to start using the Duo eyeshadow. I got these two colours because they were my favourites, and I just imagined doing sort of like a dark, sort of smoky kind of eye. So we'll see how it goes. Okay. It's quite quite a purpley sort of silvery purple colour. It's not showing up too much, which is interesting. I will just keep applying more and just see how that builds up. It is quite a nice shade, but like I said, it's not really very pigmented, so it's difficult to get the product to sort of show up. But it is the lighter shade out of the two, so maybe that's understandable. Now I'm taking my H&M crease blending brush and I'm going to use the darker shade out of the two. What I'm going to do with this is just going to apply it all over sort of my lid just to create a really nice smoky eye. If it shows up, that is. That's really not really showing up very much, is it? They're very wishy-washy shades. They're not pigmented at all, which is very disappointing. Because of how little pigment this eyeshadow set has, I'm going to take my brush and I'm going to just put some water on it. I would usually use like a finishing spray or a fixing spray for this, but I didn't want to use a different brand, so I just thought I'd use some water. And I'm going to take the darker shade again, and hopefully this will make a little bit of difference. So there we go, that is way better. Can you see that? That is so much more pigmented. Still not like as good as other eyeshadows with this water on the brush, but you can see that it's so much better than it was. But of course, adding the water makes it so much harder to blend. Now going back in with my Morphe brush, I am just going to blend away. I'm just taking a sort of a flat brush to do under my like lower lashes. So that was interesting. It was definitely not, I don't know, I wasn't expecting them to be good, but I think I was expecting them to be a bit better than that. I'm now going to go in with the Pro Liquid eyeliner just to maybe liven the eye makeup up a bit because it's looking pretty bland at the moment. Here goes. This might be terrible, I'm sorry. Okay, so out of all of the ones I've tried so far, I think this is my favourite Poundland makeup product. It's not going too badly. I can't really fault the application of this product. It's been really easy to apply. I'm going to do my pressed powder now, and for this I'm going to use my Real Techniques Duo Fibre face brush. Surely this can't go too wrong, like you can't really go wrong with powder, can you? Smells nice. Now, as I said before, like I've got a limited amount of products because I couldn't get everything, and I would normally use maybe a baking powder, but I'm just gonna have to miss out on that today. So yeah, I think that was fine. To me it seems okay. Next up I'm going to be taking the matte bronzer, and I'm using my Real Techniques brush, which I did my foundation with. It's quite orangey. It looks really orange on the brush, so I'm not sure what I think about it. It wasn't the worst. It wasn't the worst of all the products that I've tried. Moving on, I'm going to do my mascara. And so this is called Plump Up the Volume Volumizing Mascara. Ooh. This is interesting. It's actually not too bad. A quick tip for if you're not using eyelash curlers or maybe false lashes is to just, straight after you've applied your mascara, is to just use your finger and just rest it there for a couple of seconds. And then it sort of gives it more of a lift. I guess the only thing left to do now is to use the Intense Colour and Shine lip gloss. So this is like a really dark sort of cherry red colour. Let's see what it's like. Ugh. Ooh, wow, that is bright. It's very thick, but it does feel quite moisturising. Just quickly, I would like to apologise for the terrible condition of my lips. They're so dry and chapped at the moment. But it is winter, so that is to be expected. It feels very, I don't know, it makes it does actually make my lips feel quite nourished, but when I was applying it, it felt quite thick, and that made it quite difficult to apply. It's not easy glide on lick. It's not really an easy glide on sort of lip gloss, but it is quite pigmented for a lip gloss, which is fairly good. But I don't know, I'm not 100% sold on it. So that is my finished full face of Poundland makeup. I don't know what you think about it, but I don't think that will be my new favourite makeup shop. I wasn't expecting it to be amazing, but I think I expected it to be a little bit better than it was. The only things that I would sort of even consider using again would be the liquid liner, because that actually, in all fairness, was quite good. And equally their mascara isn't anything bad at all. It's, for £1, it's amazing. I am quite impressed with their liquid products. My absolute least favourite products were the eyeshadow duo and the foundation. It's a bit of a letdown really, to be honest. I know that it's cheap and you'd expect that with cheap makeup, but I've tried some cheap brands before that have been a lot more pigmented. And equally the foundation felt really weird. It wasn't smooth at all, and it was really quite patchy. So that's all of the products that I got from Poundland. I hope that you liked that video. It was a bit disappointing really for me. I think that I was a bit optimistic about what the makeup would be like, and so I was let down. Do let me know what you think about this, whether you will be trying any of these products after my video. Have you guys tried any of their products, or how do you think they compare to other cheap makeup brands out there? Thank you so much for watching. It's been fun doing this and sharing my first impressions with you. I am going to be doing some more makeup tutorials in the future because I have my new camera, which I'm filming this with, and I'm so happy and excited that it's arrived. It makes everything so much easier. I hope that my video quality is a little bit better now. So goodbye and farewell. I hope to see you in my next video.